89% of workers say flexible working should be the norm, yet only 47% currently operate that way, according to new research. But to work anywhere, we need cloud-based communications that include voice, video, messaging and data sharing. That's according to my guest today, the Chief Executive of Fuse, which creates a unified platform for people to communicate at work. Let's meet Colin Doherty. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Colin, thanks for joining us at the London Stock Exchange studios.
You're welcome. Happy to be here.
So why is it better for us to work anywhere? And I know you prefer that phrase to working from home.
I do, yes. I mean, working from anywhere, I think, is really all about flexibility and mobility. Today's communications are wide and varied. People can work and be productive from many different parts, whether it's hotels, railway stations, trains, airport lounges. People need to be connected, and Fuse, effectively do that.
Now, why do we need one overarching platform? Because aren't we all doing fine with email, document sharing, video calling? We're doing fine with all those separate things, aren't we?
I don't know that we're doing fine, but we have them, and enterprises have them today. I think the challenge is people don't want to toggle in and out of multiple different applications and put in different passwords. So Fuse provide one unified system that makes it simple for people to use.
And that's much easier going forward for people to use just the one platform, is it?
Completely. It's completely unified, so you don't have to switch in and out of different things. So you can be on chat, you can be in video, you can be on a video call or multiple group chats at the same time without changing anything.
And your technology, it is an emerging technology. It's not the standard way of working yet, is it? What are the barriers to people adopting it?
I think that existing business processes that are in place today in enterprises need to be adhered to. And then you also need to cater for the new millennial workforce coming into the workplace, who've grown up on wireless, who've grown up on FaceTime, who've grown up on video, who've grown up on chat. So you need to hit both polarized levels of the business, cater for existing structure and process, but scale to the new way of working that I think businesses are going to move forward to.
And how do you help businesses do that sort of culture change? It is really, isn't it?
It is, but I think it's change management, right? Not everybody's comfortable with doing video calls. Not everybody's comfortable doing voice calls. Some people prefer headsets. Some people want to work with Bluetooth. So it just depends. You have to be able to scale. And we spend time with the IT leaders and clients to do what we call user profiles. Do people want to be on video all day, like the R&D group? Maybe. Do marketing want to be on video all day? Possibly. Finance, legal may want to do phone calls. So you have to be flexible on what the user profile looks like.
And we've got 4 generations in the workforce now, haven't we? From baby boomers, we've got millennials.
Yep.
Are they all receptive to new things? Can you generalise or not really?
You can't. Like most things, balance is the key here. So you have to cater for people who want, say, a physical handset. And you also have to cater for people who just want a headset and prefer to work on soft clients, so software only, video all the time. So those are 2 separate, distinct populations.
Security is always a concern with cloud, isn't it? What are you doing about that?
I actually believe that we solve a security problem. One of the things that people talk about in enterprises today is shadow IT. What that means is, if I don't want to use the tools that you're providing me as an enterprise, I'll download software from a social media site and potentially start exchanging confidential information about the company over those platforms, which causes a huge problem on security, compliance, risk and governance. So with Fuse, you have one platform, one set of unified user guides and one set of capabilities to maintain. So we actually believe that it solves a security problem in the cloud.
And a lot of companies are now paying for services they never use, for example, voicemail on desk phones. So how willing are they to think about this change? Because can you quantify how much it will save them?
Yeah, I think nobody leaves voicemails anymore for anybody. I mean, if I left you a voicemail in the office, I wouldn't expect you to call me back, right? I text you or something like that, then you hear back instantly. So yeah, I mean, in general, I think IT leaders and CIOs are paying a tremendous amount of money for stranded hardware assets in their enterprise that nobody uses. So we effectively enable the next generation workforce, create more flexibility, mobility, and productivity in the enterprise, whilst taking roughly 50% out of the cost.
And your research shows that the vast majority, 83% of people, think that they're more productive when they don't have to go into the office. Are you able to sort of quantify that increase in productivity?
Yeah, you can see engagement levels on the platform, who's involved, who's calling, who's on chat, who's on group chat. the output. People, if you free them up from rigorous work schedules, people are more productive working around the clock. It's not a 9-to-5 world anymore with the tools that we have today in our everyday lives. So why should it be in work?
And the CIO can see this, who's working, who's messaging, who's sharing documents, they can see all this.
They can, yeah. They can gauge productivity by people's engagement on the platform.
And we are still only talking about certain professions, aren't we? Doctors need to go to hospitals, cleaners need to go and clean the premises they're cleaning. So is this sort of just a niche section of the workforce that we're talking about anyway?
It's a large swath of knowledge-based workers around the globe. I mean, doctors and dentists for sure need to be in surgery, absolutely. But on the knowledge worker base, whether it's banking, retail, technology, things like that, definitely people are converting very, very fast to a new cloud platform.
Really interesting. Colin, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, pleasure.
And join us next time when we'll be discussing the latest innovations in smart cities and developments in digital banking. But for now, from me, Sarah Lockett at the London Stock Exchange Studios, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.